Okay. Mic settings look good. Yeah, it turns out I had the wrong stream settings on. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing? Why are my audio settings off? Let's raise that to like 4. There we go. Man, I went to sleep a little late last night. I even told myself like, okay, I'm gonna like go to sleep at like, I don't know, like at a reasonable time. I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep at a reasonable time. And you know, that way I'm like, oh, hello there. Fuck. What are you doing here? I didn't know that was there. Hold on, give me a sec, I gotta lock in.
Sweet dreams. Cast your worries to the wind. Surrender. Turn that frown upside down. Rain outlines your fate.
I wish I was able to talk while I was fighting, but I do not. Oh fuck. I wish I was able to talk while I like was fighting enemies, but I do not have that capability to like do two things at once. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna go to sleep early. I still went to sleep earlier than usual. I went to sleep at like 2:15. And the reason I didn't go to sleep at like midnight was because I kind of started reading a new BL, and I kind of got hooked on it because I am like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really wholesome. It's like one of those really wholesome BLs, and I was just like, I kind of locked in reading that, so that's why I went to sleep late. I'm not sure who to. Maybe I'll run like a.
Hopefully,
which
this
one?
won't take long.
It's called what's it called? It's called Star X Fanboy. It's a really wholesome one. I promise you. Like, at least at the chapters that I'm on, it's like super like green flag fluff wholesome. Like, there's no like smut. You know, there's no smut. There's no like. There's not really like inappropriate scenes at all. So I'm so, for me, I'm really like giddy about that stuff. To answer your question, Just Rad, BL is boys love. It's basically like gay romance. But I got so obsessed with that. It's such a wholesome like story. Yeah. So if you're into smut, not really gonna be the BL for you, but if you are someone who really enjoys like fluff, it's so cute. I love it. And every BL I read is another BL that I want to voice act. I like, oh my god, can we please get like casting calls? I beg. I beg, can we get casting calls for like more BL like webcomics? Anyway, I think we've waited for people to join long enough. Dude, I don't know how people fucking do it. I can't do this fucking Stygian. I got to level 4. I barely did level 4, and that was all I could do. We're gonna do the event today because I have to get this weapon. I'm actually gonna give this to my Mizuki because she's still running like, I believe like apprentice notes or something. And I need to get her a I need to get a weapon for her, and I figured this one would be the easiest to get. What would you think about new elements, practically more lunar, pneumocia-like, based on ultraviolet and infrared? I think that would be a cool thing to see. I'd like to see more, like, reaction variants in the game. I had this really interesting idea of, like... And it's more like... I guess how to explain it, like, it's more like lore, like, reactions, but it's, like, based off of my, like, Spider Ninja character, because I started adding, like, VTuber lore. And the thing is that I have, it's, like, these holographic light-based, like, these light-based, tech that I like to call chroma webs. And I got into the idea of, like, a light-based, like, elemental reaction of, like, you know, like, if lunar reactions are gonna be hydro-focused, what if electro reactions... Like, what if we had, like, an electro variant? And I thought to myself, man, Spider Ninja reactions, and we'll call them, like, chroma reactions. That's my, like, VTuber lore. I have, like, chroma reactions or some shit. But I definitely do want to experiment with, like, more of those reaction variants. I think it'd be really cool to, like... I think that's a really cool way to, like, keep to the main focus of the game. Of, like, adding some, variation without creating, like, an eighth reaction. Because I personally am on the board, like, I'm personally on the board that we should not be adding a whole eighth reaction. Or an eighth element. Sorry. I think that is a little weird. Like, Dendro made sense because it was like established from the beginning that there were 7 elements, so Dendro made sense. But I think anything after that is just kind of like nothing I don't know. I don't like the idea of an 8th element in the game. It just feels like it feels like now, at least, it would be kind of like... It would feel really, like... really late into the game to add characters of an 8th element. Because then you'd have to, like, basically send an entire patch. You'd have to send, like, an entire patch of, like, just adding characters of that element just to, like, even out the board. Which I don't think is smart. But... yeah, that's why I like the lunar stuff. I think the lunar stuff, I mean, obviously, if you've seen my Lunar Bloom video, you know I'm not a big fan of, like, some of the execution behind it. But just the idea of, like, making reaction variants based on existing reactions is something I think is, like, something that I like. Ooh, I need to fight you. Hold on. I need those scrolls. Oh my god, Aqua Breed. Dude. I have not seen leaks, but rumors. I've seen rumors. If Aqua Breeze or something similar to that turns out to be real, I'm gonna actually, like... I'm not beating the Hoyo Dev Alec. Wait, I summoned you. Wait, what the fuck? I thought I was fighting like a hilly troll.
Right here. Emerge.
Hold on. That's what I get for wandering around my, like, my world.
Right here.
Anyway. But yeah, I'm looking to do, like, reaction variants, for future episodes. Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting theory. Yehoda being an... yeah, like, Yehoda's Animo. It's interesting to make her a lunar, like, a Nefer support. Because Nefer's gonna be Dendro. It's at least established that Nefer's Lunar Bloom, at least based on... I feel like Nefer being Lunar Bloom is speculative enough that it's not, like, leak information, right? Like... it should be common sense. Nefer's Dendro should be Lunar Bloom, we know that much. Yehoda being Animo for Swirling Hydro is interesting because that would be the first Dendro Animo synergy in the game, which I think is really cool. See, that's like the other interesting thing, like making like elemental synergies with currently non-existing synergies is really interesting as well, because I feel like the other thing I would play around with when it comes to like the game concept side is not changing how like elemental auras work, right? Like I wouldn't make an Animo character. Yeah, exactly, Crow. I wouldn't make an Animo support for it, or I wouldn't make an Animo character be a Dendro support, but make them swirl Dendro. Like, swirling Dendro does not work for auras currently. Same thing for like Cryo and Dendro. Like, you wouldn't make a Cryo. You wouldn't make a character who does like Cryo Dendro like direct reactions per se. You would do something for like what is it? Like how they have the Rhymegrass blessing in theater. It's like when they're affected by Cryo, they get effect 1. And then they're affected by Dendro, you get effect 2. And if they have both Cryo and Dendro at the same time, you get like a pseudo reaction, which isn't like, you know, like it doesn't affect the auras, but it technically creates a reaction simulation. That I find interesting. I like that idea that like you do like pseudo reactions. So I think for like a Dendro Animo synergy, it would be like dealing Animo damage to opponents affected by Dendro creates this effect that's like reaction-ish. It's like kind of a reaction. It'd be cool if it's like it's like pseudo swirls, pseudo Dendro swirl, where it's like the Animo character deals Dendro damage, right? So it simulates swirling Dendro without necessarily affecting Dendro auras. Ultraviolet reactions. I can take a look after the stream if you'd like. We'll probably stick to. Actually, what time is it? You know what? I'll give it. You know, yeah. Go ahead. Share it in the chat. Actually, I'm down to hear it right now. I've looked at the timestamps of the quest line. It's like supposed to be like an hour-and-a-half quest. That means like for me, probably 2.5 hours of the storyline. Like I don't think it's gonna go that fast. We have time. We have time to talk about it a little more before I start the story. What was it? Yeah, so I was always looking at ideas of like making sure the elemental auras don't get affected. That's why like I think one of my original ideas, I think for anyone who's seen like the early lunar reaction video, like where it was like more like prediction stuff, the idea of like a dust storm element where you swirl crystallized shards. That whole idea came out. It's like you don't deal elemental damage. Like when you deal like the dust storm damage, you're not reapplying elements from swirls. That was the same like that was kind of how I viewed like dust storm. Like the extra elemental damage does not apply an element. Only the initial swirl applies it. That way you don't have like some weird aura stuff happening with like the dust storm reaction. I had ideas of like even ideas of like how, like, if a character were to deal direct reaction damage, like electrocharged but direct, it wouldn't apply electro because that would kind of mess up electro charged auras from how they usually act. So it would be like they have like it would kind of be like this idea that they have like a separate ability to apply electro, and then they can deal like direct electro charge damage, but that doesn't apply an element. Okay, wait, so let's see. UV Frozen transforms Hydro attack to Cryo, and if they hit multiple enemies, they trigger freeze on them. UV Burning is the same, but Dendro into Pyro. So it's like... Wait, that's interesting. So it's like elemental conversions? The AoE... That's interesting.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleet.
How do you, how would you build your characters, then? Is it like a... Like, would the character's main... Like, if a Dendro character did this UV Burning, would their main, would you actually build their main source around Pyro damage, or would you still build them around Dendro damage? Or whatever, like, element they... Dahlia could freeze. Would he? Wait, I'm gonna look at the chat. Hold on. Yeah, wait, would Dahlia freeze better? Because if he's applying... He only applies Hydro twice in a rotation. And if you, his skill is decent AoE, so he could freeze one enemy in the middle, then freeze. I guess that's fair. I think it's still kind of like... I think my thing with that is that it's just like... It's a one-time thing, right? Hi Amy, welcome to the server, or not server, fuck. Welcome to the stream. That's an interesting idea though, I like it. I gotta figure out what my, like, reaction variance would be for, like... I guess, you know, I technically have Geo reactions all the way from, like, 2 years ago. From 2 years ago, I did make, like, oh, how would we rework Crystallize? And then I had, like, ideas of making Crystallize, like different, crystallized Geo reactions. Aw, man, I should bring that back. That was from 2 years ago. Burning Dendro units with AoE. That's very true. And you know what's really funny? Oh my god. You know, I should make my next video the the T to T video for the wildfire characters, because I mentioned in that video, like that interlude video, that I was gonna do like wildfire characters with like a wildfire reaction. And little teaser for that one. Luca and Natasha particularly are what is it? Yeah. Luca and Natasha particularly are going to have a special... They're going to have an ability where they create a burning variant. And it's basically the idea that burning's going to become AoE. But I have like other... Yeah, I have like a different thing with like how burning's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be like an AoE thing. but it's gonna make it's how do I explain it without spoiling too much? Basically, single target characters like Kniech and Emily, who are naturally single target, this wildfire reaction actually turns their damage AoE as well. That's what I'm gonna say for now. That's what I'm gonna say for now. The single target basically, yeah, single target characters get, they get AoE synergies, which I am gonna like. Yeah. So yeah, Luca, for example, who is gonna be like a single target character naturally, will be able to utilize the wildfire reaction to make his damage AoE. Yeah. I've kind of looked at the formulas for it. The damage formula shouldn't be too difficult to work with in terms of like infrared, hyperbloom, and burgeon getting damage lowered. Hyperbloom explodes like burgeon and they cause quicken / burning respectively. That'd be interesting. Although the issue, I think Hyperbloom causing quicken is fine because okay. Sleep well, Amy. Thank you for coming to the stream. Bye-bye. Hyperbloom triggering quicken works because Hydro, Dendro, and Electro naturally synergize pretty well. Burgeon causing burning is a little... I'm iffy on that one because of the auras actually getting, like, possibly negatively affected. Like, if you have burning... If you have Burgeon that causes burning, that actually might prevent future Burgeons. So I'm not sure how that one's gonna play out, but I think Hyperbloom causing Quicken should be... That one should be okay, I think. We gotta play around with that one. But that's gonna be great. That's gonna be the great part about the UGC game mode, because we can actually test out this, like, these ideas and see, like... We can test out these ideas and see, like, how it would play out. Pure Burgeon... Yeah, Pure Burgeon would be bad. Quicken... Not Quicken. Kniech team would be okay, because Kniech naturally works Quicken. Hello? Hello? Do you want me to call you Grizz, or do you want me to use your actual name? But hello, Grizz. That's the thing with knowing people, like... That's the thing with knowing people, like, being friends with people. I never know if I use their actual name, or if I use their, like... Their, like, pseudonym. Twice the Hydro app. Yeah, it would be a lot of, Hydro. Alright, hello Riley, welcome to the stream. Man, I'm so excited for the UGC, guys. If you say, Riley, if you say chicken butt, I'm gonna... If you say chicken butt, I'm blocking you. But yeah, I'm gonna... Fuck, what was... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Ah. I do remember the 21st night of September. Oh my gosh, wait, it would be such a treat. No, I can't do it because copyright. Fuck. I was gonna say, like, at the end of the stream, I should play the, play the karaoke version on my computer and sing, like, a cover of it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get copyright striked. And I don't want to do that. Also, I got... What? What? Wait, hold on. Everyone pause. Pause for a little bit. What the fuck? Wait. You did not just do this to me. You did not just... What? Huh? What? Wait. Hold on. Wait, you did... What the fuck? We're doing this on stream? Hold on, I'm gonna get some more water and then I'm gonna get water, we're gonna explain this after. Wait, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck? You did not just... Okay, for context... I'm not gonna give too much away because... It's not- I'm not like under NDA or whatever, but like, just... Professionalism NDA, I guess. Um... Yeah, I auditioned for something, and... I guess this is how I'm finding out. What the f- Thank you. Thank you for... That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys... You guys did not do this to me. I didn't think this was gonna happen today. I was very hopeful. I was gonna get the role for the character. I didn't think you were gonna announce it on stream. I thought you'd like, I don't know, message me or something. Man, okay. I'm very honored to have the role. Thank you so much. I'm very, very honored. I was wondering why you guys showed up on stream. I was like, man, I love these guys, but they never show up in the first place. Like, what are they doing here? What are they all doing here all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Oh man, okay, we've been streaming for half an hour. We should probably start the story event. What do you wait? Yeah, enable focused mode. What the fuck? Why are there so many world quests? Chat, are these world quests are these like the meeting point quests, or is this like a different thing? I've never seen... There's like so many quests I have to catch up on now. I have plans for you is that is the most ominous... That's the most ominous positivity I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Those are the meeting points? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, well, let's start this. Yeah, I have not been doing the, what is it called? I have not been doing the anecdotes. I've been slacking on the anecdotes, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna run like this quick bloom team just so that I have like...
Wow! This place is buzzing with activity! Oh, hey! There's a notice board over there.
What's happening? Oh, wait. Oh, oh. Thank you, Mr. Robot.
Show me what's inside.
I love these Cry robots. They're so like useful and just giving me like the hidden chests. I don't know how to get that. I'm not gonna get that yet.
Huh. There's so much space on this thing, but only one post. Let's see here.
Oh, this is Nefa. Okay. Gotta crack out the voice acting on this one. I'm amazing at voicing robots. Uh-huh. Oh, man, this is good practice. Dear friend, should you read this request for aid, please head to the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop as soon as you can. Please forgive the sudden request. Oh my god, that's a word. Hold on. A heretofore unseen crisis has descended, and my simulations confirm that the craft shop's chance of destruction have increased by 10.3%, with the chance of Krai as a whole being destroyed having increased by 2.6%. These developments are what have prompted the request. The situation is urgent, and I have decided to face this crisis down alone. The chance that I will not return is 83%, which is why I have left this here. Once again, please head to the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop as soon as you can. Thank you very much. Inefa.
Wait, Inefa needs help? Uh-oh. What's this about a major crisis?
Not the sound effect, what the fuck?
Ruin?
Sounds serious. Could it be a prank?
We should still head over and check on things, just in case.
That's a fucking alliteration if I've ever seen one. Clink, Clank, Clash, Crisis. Okay, where are we going? We're heading to the craft shop. Oh my gosh, a plush of those robots would be so adorable. Fuck, now I want one. See, I always want to get, like, Genshin merch, but then at the same time, my room is a mess, and I do not have room to buy more plushies. But I so badly want one. You know what I should get? I should get, like, Genshin caps. I've been wearing hats more often, so, like a Genshin cap would be cool.
We saw your notice and we're here to help. Hello? Anybody here? Huh. She's gone. Does that mean she really ran into trouble she couldn't handle?
Oh no, she's dead! Oh no, Inefa!
Ah.
Never
Paimon
mind.
and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment. I will have to converse from up here.
Where? Huh?
Inefa! What the?
Is this the major crisis? Inefa, what are you doing up there?
What happened? Did someone attack you?
Guys, I'm so shocked about this. I never saw this scene ever in my life. Not even in the special program. Okay, so there's a few things I've seen from this. Surprisingly, I haven't seen too much from this event. I know about the magnet scene because we saw that in the trailer. I know we talked to a few NPCs at shops, but aside from that, I don't know. I actually haven't seen a lot of what happens in this, so good for me, I guess. I don't get spoiled on anything.
The logic of your conclusion is sound, but I would not use that word. After all, Aino is the one who did this.
Aino, what are you fucking doing?
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this?
Yes, Paimon, Inefa just said that. Before we hash this out, let's get Inefa down from there.
Ah, good idea. Does this giant magnet have a switch or something?
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules must be lowered.
Inefa sound more robotic. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, the idea that, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it was just the voice actor, like, trying to get used to the voice. I think, at least for me, she kind of sounds the same. I kind of like, though, I like that she is, like, she does have a little bit of a human-like voice in general. I'm glad she's not just completely monotonous robotic, and it's more like... What is the word? It's like Siri. I guess that's the best way. It's like Siri, where it's like... It has, like, some humanized inflections. You know? And it's not just the same, like, neutral tone.
Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain you will keep it a secret.
Okay. Paimon didn't really understand any of that. But don't worry, you can trust us for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like more modern AI voice. The inception behind that. Could you could you imagine the inception? Modern AI is slowly sounding more human. To counteract that, we just have humans voicing modern AI characters themselves. That's how we beat the system. We just gotta outdo the AI, guys.
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate the robots scattered over there.
People aren't gonna want to use AI voices if we just do better, like, AI sounding voices than the AI, right?
Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Aino forgets the password is actually so real.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots. We've got this.
Where's Inefa at? There you are. Damn. He just collects backup password, collects some clankers. Wait, huh? Huh? One. Two. Wait, we really are just collecting clankers. Okay, you are like four. Five, six. Let's see. Don't worry, we have time. What the fuck? No, what the fuck? I thought I could leave the range. At least just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Hey, hey, by the way, don't backseat game. I'll ask, if I need help, I'll ask you, but, please don't, like, tell me the answers. Five. 6. 7. 8. Okay, wait, so we can use Elemental Sight, fortunately. They're here somewhere. Smell one. I smell the rust and bolts. Hey! No, let me go! Man, you weren't kidding though. They are hidden. Oh. But I'm better. I'm smarter. I'm stronger. I'm better. I am better.
Detecting companions in need of help. Assistance in progress.
Oh my gosh, thank you, enough.
Probability search areas.
God damn it, I just told my chat to stop backseat gaming, Inefa. Why are you doing that?
Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Beep, beep. Oh, is that... Damn, do I have to voice the robots now? Beep, beep. Oh, nope.
Backup control system now online. Enter a command.
Shut down the Zing Zap Mechanical Claw.
Command confirmed. Shutting down Zing Zap Mechanical Claw number 1.
Number 1. Oh! Bro, we never just got scared.
You okay, Enough?
She just got scared. No!
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted the Kuvaki strength to make sure of that.
So, what exactly happened?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new robot companion not too long ago, but yesterday, someone stole it from the workshop.
Oh, whoa, thank you for the $10. Whoa, thank you so much. Pablo is... What the fuck is happening? Pablo is Pablifying your Pablo. Now, what does that mean? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super chat. I was so confused. I was like, what is this giant yellow block?
Oh, that explains it.
Wait, I missed the text though. Create a new robot companion. Yesterday someone stole... Oh.
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Krai will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before.
Wait. Huh? There's no fucking way Aino is that powerful, guys, right?
When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility, and was able to post a request for help in advance.
That's so fucking real. Rare who?
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of the square?
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher than all other plans.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
You got it! Lead the way!
I should really, like, figure out this, like, OBS stuff. Here's the issue I have. We're gonna take the long way so I can, like, talk while we do this. The reason why you don't see chat in this, like, stream, like, or at least, like, why you don't see it, like, on the stream, is because technically my YouTube account is not connected to my Streamlabs, and I don't know why I can't get it connected. Like, it doesn't work for some reason. And so, like, streaming on YouTube, yeah, like, it's like people can't see the chat. It also means that there's no notifications for, like, super chats.
Clink, Clank, Legion, it's time to move out!
Oh my gosh, Aino, please, can we not start a revolution?
Move out.
Like, the way that my stuff is formatted is that I have the actual stream screen on my second monitor, and then I just adjusted the window so that I could see the screen and still check my stream stuff on the side. So I'm at least able to read chat, fortunately. I just can't, there's just no, notifications that can pop up.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade!
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
Aino, you have to stop this.
Enough, How did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong enough. You can't do this, Aino!
Wait, are they actually called the Clanker Legion? Oh, Clank Legion.
Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of Krai. I will find the person who did this.
That's crazy. I know, please. No, yeah, cause usually Streamlabs has like an overlay in the Streamlabs stuff where you can read chat. But because my chat can't connect to my Streamlabs, I can't have the Streamlabs window completely full screened on the side. So I have to do some window shenanigans to be able to read chat in the first place.
And we have to go now, or Clank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink, Legion, move out!
Move out.
What do we do? It's not like we can resort to physical force.
I know sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you?
Why are we talking about dessert all of a sudden?
Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I've already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not one to leave leftovers, you know. Fine. Paimon does have some she was saving for later.
The cinematography on these regular cutscenes has gotten so much better over the years. I'm loving all the little changes that they start doing.
Aino, why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Why the fuck does Paimon have a full platter? Where is she keeping this? Where the fuck is she keeping this shit?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh?
Is she not?
At least it worked.
No, that's adorable.
Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some scrap parts you can sell in the black market. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like an Ephra. And as the boss of this place, it's my job to look out for these bots. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time. But still, not letting a bot get carted off right under my nose is the least I can do. It's a disgrace. I don't want to be that kind of boss. I know.
None of us think you were making a big deal out of nothing. I probably would have done this. Yeah, I would have started my own revolution.
Really?
But rushing into action often just makes the situation worse.
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Clink 70% sweet back safe and sound.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Anafa.
Oh, I love these two! Guys, what are we calling this? Are we calling this sibling coded or mother-daughter coded? I have no idea which. Definitely obviously we're going family coded, but are we going sibling or parent parent dynamic? Actually, I want to actually let's go sibling coded because then then we actually get into the freaking logistics of it, because Aino created Inefa, which would technically mean Aino is Inefa's mother, but at the same time Inefa takes care of Aino as if Inefa's the mother. Yeah, let's just go with sibling dynamic because they have their own they have their own sibling stuff.
Phew. Looks like the military escapade's on hold for now.
Let's go back to the workshop.
Clank Legion.
On standby, waiting for command.
Ooh. I need some of this. I'm gonna craft some weapons later. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I lost my train of thought again. Oh yeah. I know later on in this quest we go into town and we have to talk to some of the NPCs, most of which are also some of the the new teen medium-sized models, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to listen to their voice lines and I'm gonna try to replicate it, because I think I can voice those NPCs, and I want to test it out for myself and actually try voicing some of them.
Job well done, everyone. Please enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
And that's the only other thing I know about this questline, that we just talk to some of the NPCs in town.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Krai? Do we call the police or something?
No, we fuck them up ourselves.
Unfortunately, Krai is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified law enforcement organization.
Ooh. I like that. I kind of like that. We, like... I have noticed that, actually, right? Or it's like, I didn't think about it until it got brought up. I've never seen a guard.
Which means calling the police is theoretically impossible.
Like, I suppose there's light keepers as, like, the closest thing, but those are more for, like, the wild hunt stuff.
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands. Still, turning all
That's a
the
big
Krai
hot
upside down
dog.
seems a bit... What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start searching.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer. I believe there will be useful clues there.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady people there. Not the kind of people that like answering questions.
Gosh, now I want a hot dog. Oh, I could really use a hot dog. Well, fuck, what's the Jennifer Coolidge line? Oh, you look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. That's the best I can do for a Jennifer Coolidge impression. Never ask me to do one. Never ask me to do better. It will never get better.
It is not the best idea for you to interact with adults like that, Aino. I will handle the investigation instead. Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime. Keeping customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our reputation.
About that, Clank's core was built using a special kind of power, one that incorporates Kuvaki. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Clank's help to complete. But with Clank missing, there's no way I can get them done. Curse that rotten thief!
Analyzing other solutions. All foreseeable results are anticipated to have a negative effect on the workshop.
Kuvaki? Wait, the Traveler can use that too! What? How is that possible?
I'm built different.
Calculations complete. Adequate solution identified. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated for your labor.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might give us a chance to learn more about Krai.
Much appreciated. Then, in the meantime, I will take care of the investigation in Nasha Town.
Oh.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do both.
I know.
I need you here, Inefa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trust to do that. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right, Clink Legion, move out. Aino sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that. Please have faith in her abilities and look out for her if she needs help.
No problem. Just leave it to us.
Whoa. What is this? What was that? What the fuck was that anime? Huh? Okay, if the quest line goes by like super short, then we can do the mini games after this, like on stream.
I just got a really bad toothache.
I will watch over things here. I leave Aino to you.
Alright, Nasha Town. Yeah, I heard it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, give or take. So... Why are we walking? I know shoes are so nut. Are those Crocs? She's wearing Crocs. Crocs with
Let's
socks.
see. Who around here looks like a thief? Huh. A lot of people, actually.
Paimon!
We haven't
Stop
actually
being
been in Lauma
racist!
that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start?
What do you think, Aino?
Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any ideas? We could yell out, "Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink, Clank, Crumb-Kake craft shop?" Then, we see who starts to sweat, and we grab him.
We should have gotten our robot army for that then.
Honestly, terrible idea.
A lot of adults out here do bad things and don't even feel guilty about it.
No way! Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to. And I always feel super guilty, even if Anefa doesn't catch on. Maybe we should ask Anefa what to do, but I really want to do this on my own. Huh. Guess you don't really interact with people outside the workshop, huh? Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way. Okay.
Ask around for information.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. After all, blacksmiths need all kinds of raw materials. Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more of a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, Aino? You're here in person? That's a first.
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Crumb Clank 70% sweet looks like, Aino. Might help jog your memory.
Oh, no need. I know Aino's style. I'd recognize it anywhere. But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah, maybe. Well, thanks for the help. We'll keep looking.
Does your stolen bot use Kuvaki by any chance? Bots like that have been super popular on the market lately.
Good to know. Good to know. Let's check. How the fuck do you get around this place? These stairs, maybe? Fuck, I don't know where to go. Oh, look, a Fatui guy. Why is there just a Fatui guy?
Is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. Let's go see if he knows anything.
Did you get the Skirk anecdote? I believe I got the indicator for it. I don't think I actually did it though. No, actually, I definitely didn't do it. I think the only one I've done so far was I believe a Yehoda anecdote. But I definitely saw the Skirk icon before.
because most Fatui agents are bad guys.
It's okay. I've got your back.
Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink, Clank, craft shop.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can recall.
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking.
At least he was pretty chill.
How am I supposed to collect debts when there are so many people around here that I can't afford to cross?
Well, that sounds like a you problem, buddy.
The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt to ask around here, right?
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop herself! What an honor this is!
I could voice this! Wait. Hold on, I need to hear more of his voice lines, though.
And quite a rare one at that. We're always sending orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person. Are you looking to sell one of your pieces? I'm sure we can land on a price that'll leave you satisfied.
Sell one of my bots? You wish. Actually, one of Aino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Aino.
If and when his VA gets cancelled, you should. Nah. We're not gonna cancel the VA. We're gonna get another VA. There's like hundreds of NPCs out there, guys. Trust me, I'm gonna just snag one of those like unvoiced NPCs.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
Oh, okay. We'll get out of your hair then. Come on, let's keep asking around.
Alright, let's not click off of this just yet. Voice Bongo. Which one's Bongo Head?
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
Hold on. I'm gonna... Wait, one more time.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
I'm not good with like voice impressions per se. I'm better with like just tonal impressions. I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale. What do you guys think? Do you think I could voice those like NPCs? These teen NPCs here?
Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look?
Ah, here's a thought. If you could provide me with a detailed description of your lost item, I could keep an eye out for you.
Guys, I'm so like... I'm begging Hoyo, please. Just give me one of these NPCs. I do not need to be a playable character. I don't have to be a playable character. Now that we have these NPCs, I can just be one of these NPCs. Please, I beg. Because I was like, what is it? Like this, like these NPCs right here, these like taller ones that are so young adults, they're like too old. Like I feel like my voice is too high for that, but I'm not able to voice like the kid ones either. Like the teen ones are the perfect, like they're the perfect ones for me. Hoyo, please let me voice NPCs. I beg. Why did I think this was gonna be Dory's shop? I thought it was gonna be Dory's for a second. Wait, is it? Wait, is it Dory's?
Enough told me about it. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
Wait, this is Dory's shop.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru specialties. I'm more than happy to assist with any additional requests as well.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay, this actually isn't a bad idea. You never know what kind of stuff Dory's got stashed away.
Can I help you with something?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to your shop.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a profit.
That's Dory's business acumen for you. Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But, well, merchants usually find them pretty valuable.
In that case, let me check. Apologies. We have no record of any transactions over the past 2 days involving mechanical constructs.
Aw, I thought we'd find something here for sure.
Well, Dory sells information. Maybe we have information.
Oh, it's okay, I know. We'll think of something. Oh, maybe we could ask this guy to check again. Or...
Oh, well, if it isn't Aino and her 2 Outlander friends...
Oh, Yehoda.
Asking around Nasha Town for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sunday.
Yehoda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
Dumpster diver?
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is... someone stole one of your constructs.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
Your, intelligence mission or whatever? Yeah, you weren't exactly being subtle. Word spread throughout all of Nasha Town, I bet.
Good. Good, let the people know, because if Aino doesn't get her fucking robot back, there's gonna be a crisis in the town.
But you're in luck, Aino, because the best bounty hunter in the land has decided to take up your cause. Smart as a whip, she navigates the major factions with ease. Always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Krai. If you want to get back what you lost, oh, she's your best bet.
Fellas, what do we think Yehoda's kit's gonna be? Because of the red and blue that she has in her outfit, I'm very, like... what's the word? I'm very convinced that Yehoda's, I'm very convinced that her, like, her ability is gonna be related to, like, magnetism. Like, you know how Kuvaki has that magnetism effect with the push and pull? I think that Yehoda's gonna do a magnetism thing.
Who is?
Oh, damn, I know, just clocking.
Who? Me, of course.
It would be so cool. It'd be so cool if we get a lunar swirl. What if we play with the idea that lunar swirl is like, you know how Animo has that thing of like crowd control and stuff like that? Imagine if like we had like a thing where lunar swirl did like both crowd control and like crowd dispersal. Although I'm not sure how that would work, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work, but I think it'd be cool if she like did something with like, yeah, magnetism. I mean, I guess if we go down the Lunar Bloom route where only the Nodcry character can deal lunar damage, then I suppose Yehoda would be able to do like, she'd have like an initial hit that deals like, she'd have an initial hit that deals like lunar swirl, and then like it would push enemies away, and then maybe a second hit that deals lunar swirl that pulls enemies in, possibly. I'm hopeful. I'm hoping that Lunar Swirl is like lunar charged, where like other party members can use it, and not just like the Nod Cry character. But yeah, I think for sure she's gonna have a magnetism kit. There's no way that you have all of this like red and blue like decal, and it's not like magnetism.
Aw, Clank is doomed. What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something?
Yes.
Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms. My services don't come cheap, you know.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts. Well, technically Anafa's desserts, seeing as she's the one who makes them.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy cash. Now I just look ungrateful.
Dude, Yehoda's like facial expressions. Yehoda's facial expressions are very, it's giving the Mii's from like, you know, like the old Wii days. Like it's giving me faces. I think you'll be able to trigger Lunar Bloom and or Lunar Charge through. Oh, that's interesting. That would be pretty cool, actually. That'd be pretty cool if you swirl and trigger Electrocharged, Yehoda then deals direct, like, she deals direct Lunar Charge damage. And then if she swirls Bloom, she'll deal direct Lunar Bloom. That'd be pretty cool, actually. And then you can play around with the idea of, like, Animo being, like... You know, that makes sense, actually, because Lunar Swirl wouldn't... It would be a little weird for Lunar Swirl to be a thing. Like, at least Lunar Swirl damage, because then you'd have to be, like... I don't know how to explain it. I mean, okay, here's another idea. So that would be like if Yehoda could do like direct Lunar Swirl, like she'd do that. I think it'd be so cool though if you have Yehoda as a Lunar Swirl enabler for the rest of your team, kind of like other like the Lunar Charge teams. If we go in that direction of like a team-wide thing, you could do double Animo comps, and every time an Animo character like triggers swirls, if other Animo characters could basically do direct lunar damage. Oh, that'd be so cool. Actually, wait, could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Imagine an Animo character swirling Hydro onto Bloom, and then that's how you can deal direct, that's how you can have an Animo character deal Lunar Bloom damage. Wait, I might be cooking something. I want to cook that up. I'm copywriting that idea, guys. That's my idea now. We're making a lunar... I'm gonna make a lunar Animo character for, like, enabling that.
Well, if you're not gonna pay, then...
Yehoda, you really look out for the kid, don't you?
Like, Venti aggravate... Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, it means a lot. Aino really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon a friend in need.
That'd be cool for, like, Sucrose teams, I think, because then Sucrose is not only dealing, Sucrose is not only dealing, like, direct... Like, she's not only, like, contributing to Lunar Charge teams, but she's also dealing direct Lunar Charge damage. My only thing is, I'm not sure how the scaling would work. I suppose, like... Well, I mean, well, Lunar Charge, for example, has, like, a base damage, right? So you can have Animo characters triggering LC do, like, direct Lunar Charge damage based on that stat. Lunar Bloom, however, is, at the moment, purely direct scalings. So, for an Animo character swirling blue, doing, like, a swirled Bloom, you'd have to make that Animo character scale with, like, a different character's multipliers. Unless they decide to give Lunar Bloom a regular damage, or like a regular reaction base damage, then that's all I can think of. Oh, actually, there was an old leak back then from, and we can talk about this old leak because it's like old news now. Originally, the formula for Lunar Bloom was that there was a 2.8 multiplier, but then that turned out to be fake. But I wonder if that 2.8 multiplier is something that they're saving for like instances of regular Lunar Bloom reactions. Because the thing with like all the reactions right now is that there is still that base damage with a multiplier. And I'm actually going to talk about this more in the Lunar Charged video, or the direct reaction video this Saturday. Doesn't even have to deal like 4 times the damage. So yeah, so the thing with not in the beta, I don't think it's the beta, but Inefa's with Lunar Charged in general, direct Lunar Charged, you have the stat that the character scales on, and you have that value. So in Lunar Charged, it's attack stat. Characters dealing Lunar Charge damage, it'll have their attack multiplied by a stat multiplier, and then it's hidden in the formula, but it's further multiplied by 3. So Inefa's actual scaling, for example, Inefa has a 65% attack multiplier for direct Lunar Charged, but it's multiplied by 3, so in reality, direct LC damage from characters, or from Inefa's A1, is actually 195% of her attack. And I don't know why. Yeah, like, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they didn't just say 195 in the first place, but yeah. And so initially when we looked at Lunar Bloom formula with like Lauma's hold skill, initially the formula had a 2.8 multiplier, which actually turned out to be false because that would have meant that Lauma's dealing basically 3 times more damage than she actually did. But then they got corrected, so there's no longer a 2.8 for Lunar Bloom. It's just EM times a multiplier. Which makes sense, because if it's EM scaling, you're already double dipping with a direct multiplier with an EM scaling bonus from, like, reaction damage. So it's kind of like, it made sense that they didn't keep like the Lunar Bloom as like a 2.8 multiplier. But that does let me think, it makes me predict that if we do get like a regular reaction form of Lunar Bloom, maybe the 2.8 would be that multiplier. Because regular LC damage is the LC damage is triggered 3 times at a lower damage. No, so LC damage has like its own like base damage. Basically every transformative reaction. Oh my god, you know what, fuck it. Fuck it. Hold on, wait. I am going to pull up a thing. We are going to pull up a sheet. I'm going to show you guys that oh my gosh. I have a video on this. I already have a video on this that I'm going to talk about this Saturday. It's going to be like talking about direct reaction damage, and I'll go more in depth of like the concept side of things, but let me pull up my calculation sheet. Oh my god. You guys are in for a show. First, however, I need to... We rabbit holed. We have indeed rabbit hole, but it's fine. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Window capture? Hold on. Not that one. Where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Why is it not an option? What the fuck? Okay, like if I... Hold on. Okay, wait, so you're gonna see this. If I click on this, is it gonna... It is not. Fuck. I'm not like, hold on. I'm not like doxing anything about myself, am I? No, okay, we're not. Still, begs the question, how the fuck do I do this? Why is it not shifting the screens? Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay. So, so as you can see, I've already explained this on my recorded video. Every single base damage, every single transformative reaction basically has a base damage of 1446.9, and then every reaction has its own multiplier. So, in the case of Lunar Charged, the multiplier for Lunar Charged is 1.8, and that's how you get this base damage of 2604. So we already know that every instance of Lunar Charge damage, when it's calculated initially, is going to have a base damage of 2604. The idea that I have is that the 2.8 value that was initially like missing from the formula for Lunar Bloom might be the base damage multiplier for reaction Lunar Bloom. So that would mean that by default, Lunar Bloom damage has a base damage of 4051. And then from there you kind of calculate all of the other stuff with like EM bonuses and like other damage bonuses and crit and resistance, and basically there's yeah, so basically that's what I'm predicting. If we get a Lunar Bloom, like a regular form of it, it's probably going to be the 2.8 number that we initially like thought existed. That's what I'm thinking. But once again, whether or not Lunar Bloom, like how we would even implement direct or like non-direct Lunar Bloom damage is still up in the air. But the idea that we had with Yehoda being able to like deal other forms of reaction damage, I think is like, they might make it so that she has like a thing of like regular scalings with this base damage formula. Anyway, that's the rabbit hole. I'm not going to show all of the, I'm not going to show all of it because I have other formula stuff that I wanted to talk about in that video that I will save for that video. Speaking of, I gotta edit that video after this. But for now, we got sidetracked. For now, let's just continue with the story.
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out now. You know me. Come on, this way.
Where am I going? Oh, we're going to like the other side of town. Is there a thing nearby? No.
Alright, we're here.
I don't see Clank anywhere. Did you lie to me again, dumpster diver?
I initially thought that this said dumbass. I just saw dumb, and I thought it said dumbass.
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, Aino's style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that people will know who it belongs to. You might look like an easy target, but everyone knows you've got me and my boss behind you. Point is, there's not a single person in Krai who'd steal one of your bots and go sell it on the regular black market. Not an above-board one anyway, but in a legal black market like this. That's another matter.
I thought that the black market is illegal already. Wait, we have a... Wait. Okay, I do not know society. I don't know society as well as I thought I did. Is there really such thing as an above-board black market? Like, I thought all black markets were automatically, like, underground, illegal, like, markets.
Wait, but aren't all black markets illegal?
Okay, I'm not crazy. Paimon's... Okay. Okay, Paimon's speaking my mind. I thought I was just being stupid. I mean, I am stupid, but I thought I was being more stupid. I was like, wait a second, like, what do you mean an above board?
Maybe, but that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. My boss sets them, and there are people who follow them, and people who don't. And that market over there, yeah, that's where the rule breakers go to make deals. And based on the intel I have, this market deals almost exclusively in mechanical constructs. Ring any bells?
You're a genius, Yehoda! But, there's no one here.
The key to a market like this is operating in secret. There's no chance it runs every day. I asked around my circle, and it seems like our next chance to check it out is in 2 days' time.
We have to wait 2 days?
That's nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change much.
Now you listen up. Clank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot of mine is getting hurt on my watch.
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should... apologize? No, wait. I'm not about to be intimidated by some little squirt.
You better eat those words, Yehoda. She has an army.
Whoa, where did that come from?
Oh, she's crying, no!
It's alright. I mean, it's understandable. The kid built up the Clink Chromkake craft shop all on her own. And she has more interactions with robots than people most days. I'm sure, for her, these bots are everything.
Sitting around for 2 days doing nothing is going to be really hard for her.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the only lead I can give you right now.
I know. Yehoda's just trying to help. You know that, right? At least think about it. Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Get it together, Aino. You're the boss. You need to keep your cool.
Well, that took some convincing. Alright then, let's meet here in 2 days.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to go get some food and refill my drink with more energy drink. And we shall reconvene in about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so everyone go get your water, go to the bathroom right now. We will be back soon.
takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes
Could you step
waste.
on it just a little?
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
One step at a time.
Could you step on it
Precision
just a
takes
little?
patience. Haste makes waste. One step at a time.
Just a little?
Precision takes patience. Haste.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Could you step on it just a little?
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Precision takes patience.
Could you step on
Haste
it
makes
just a
waste.
little? Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time.
if you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste. One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Could you step on it just a little?
It's at times like these that you've got to stay extra vigilant.
one step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Could you step on it just a little?
It's at times like these that you've got to stay extra vigilant.
One step at a time. Precision takes
Could you step on
patience.
it just a
Haste
little?
makes waste.
It's at times like these that you've got to stay extra vigilant.
One step at a time. Precision takes patience.
Could you step on it
Haste makes
just a
waste.
little?
It's at times like these that you've got to stay extra vigilant.
Could you step on it just a little?
One step at a time. Precision takes patience. Haste makes waste.
Where's my PNG model? Ooh. Where's the little guy? Hello? PNG. Why is my PNG model like not showing up? Oh. Testing. Testing. That's strange. Service temporarily unavailable. Huh. Wait. Why? Why is you doing this to me? Boogie. Okay, I guess we're gonna be going, PNG lists for now, because apparently the website, the Fugi website I use for, that I use for Discord, I use, like, Discord for it, and apparently that is not working at the moment, so... Well, that kind of sucks, but... It's fine. I'll just be like, you know, like early days, the early days of like YouTube where it's just like a voice, you know? Like it's fine. We don't need like a fancy PNG model. Anyway, I'm back with my food, and I refilled my energy drink, so I'm having the second half of it right now. I've just kind of learned, like, not to wait if I feel hungry, because then I'm gonna get really irritable. So I just figured I would eat. I know it's like only an hour and a half into the stream, but I was like, fuck it, like, we eat. What kind of energy drink? Usually, when it comes to streaming, I get Rain. I get like the smaller can. It's like a 200 milligram of caffeine thing. Because streaming takes a lot of energy out of me, and so I kind of need the extra boost. So that's usually what I have for stream days, just something with like more caffeine. Coffee could work too, honestly, if it's like a lot of if it's a lot of coffee, I can or if it's a lot of caffeine in coffee, then I can probably do coffee too. But yeah, normal days for me, I think I'm only hitting like maybe like 60 milligrams on a regular day, just to like kind of just to, like perk me up, and then I can just take a nap later if I want to.
Hey, Yehuda! Wow, this place is packed.
Whoa, that's a lot of people.
My intel network never steers me wrong. Now I'm thinking we start off by checking whatever transaction records we can find. See if our thief already made the sale.
Hey! Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole my robot, huh? Come out and show yourself!
Bruh, I know. Let's not fucking do this right now.
That was not what I had in mind.
Not the what's it for? Anya from Spy Family? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Should I go for a white monster? How much caffeine's a white monster? I actually don't know how much a white monster I don't know how much caffeine's in that one. I know for me, so yeah, like Rain, the smaller Rain can is like 200 milligrams. That's for like, oh, only 160. That's not too bad. Yeah, the smaller Rain's like 200. I usually save that for like stream days. There's like a bigger one that's like 300 milligrams. I save the 300 milligrams for days when I actually have to like go out for the whole day. Not like go out to the store and come back, like when I'm out for like the whole day. Like there was one time I had like a meetup with somebody, and like I was like kind of showing her around, and I had to buy like that big can because I was like, there's no way in hell I'm not going to like crash and burn without it. So I relied on 300 milligrams. And even then, I was tired because social battery plus going out is a lot. I saw this one stereotype that people who drink Monsters are like Monsters the femboy drink, and I don't know how true. I don't know if that stereotype is real or not. But you telling that you drink Monster just reminded me of that meme. Cause it's a white Monster too. I believe the can's a white Monster, or like some kind of pink can. I think it's like either the pink or the white can. Apparently that's like. Apparently the stereotype is that like that's the femboy drink, which I find really ironic. Oh, we're fucked.
My, you must be the owner of the Krumkake craft shop.
Now this is an opportunity I've been waiting for. Always easier to talk business in person.
Which one of you is the thief?
I know. I know. We were supposed to do this stealthy.
No thieves here, only shrewd business people. Speaking of, you do custom orders, right? Kid, make me a robot. I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
You're the one who built that robo-maid, right? Is it for sale? I'm dying to get my hands on one.
Oh my god.
Both of you? Get out of my face!
Yeah, fuck him up!
It's clear you two have no respect for even the most basic of rules. No wonder an illegal market like this is the only one that'll take you. Even if Miss Aino is willing to do business with you, and that's a big if. All negotiations go through the front desk. Understood?
I've always told you Monster energy drinks with motor. Exactly! That's what I thought too. I always thought that Monster was like the yeah, for bikers and shit, like people who like ride bikes and shit, like bikes, like motorbikes. And then like I've just been seeing like more like I guess like femboy memes on TikTok, like just like the memes, of course. But one of the pictures I saw was like the basic like box on a stick traps, and it's like, how do I explain it? It's like ooh, like I need a femboy, and then they have like a picture of like a box with a stick, and in it the bait is like Monster energy drinks, and I'm like, when did that become a thing? When did Monster become like the official like mascot drink for femboys? I guess that means I'm not a femboy because I actually don't drink Monster. I thought Monster had way more caffeine, that's why, and I did not want to risk dying. I also thought that Red Bull had more caffeine, but when I had like a Red Bull can, I think like a regular sized like soda can size of Red Bull, I think it was only like 60 milligrams. Or like it was, like I thought Red Bull had like, what is it? I think Red Bull had like, or I thought Red Bull had like triple digits, you know? But it's within the double digits, and I was kind of surprised. What I'm hearing is, though, if I...
As you can see, this kid's creations are a
hold on, let's wait for this guy to stop
commodity in
talking.
Not Krai. I'm not surprised these merchants are practically clambering over each other in excitement.
Now, not to say that I am going to become a femboy VTuber one day, but if that day comes, I guess I have to switch over to Monster, is what I'm hearing. If that happens, but I don't think I'm gonna... I'm not at that point yet where I'm gonna sell out and start doing femboy stuff. What do you mean it's not an if, it's a when? No. My aesthetic is... How do I explain my aesthetic? My aesthetic is like dresses cool, like aesthetic, like the cool aesthetic, but I'm built like a twink. I think that's like the aesthetic. I think I mentioned this before, actually. My, like, the styles that I kind of get inspired by are Chongyun, Gaming, and Albedo. And I think there's one more somewhere. I think those are, like, the three main aesthetics I go for. Basically, the idea is, like, dresses, like conventionally masculine, dresses kind of like more cool, I guess, aesthetic. And then like what is it? Oh no, you're fine, don't worry. I'm fine with those jokes. I'm fine with that. But what is it? Yeah, I go for like conventionally masculine, but I guess still accepting that I'm built I'm shorter. I'm definitely shorter, so I'm kind of like I don't know, I guess I go for like cool aesthetic but comfy and wholesome personality. I guess that's kind of what I'm going for. I guess that's like kind of the aesthetic I go for. Cool, but like welcoming? I don't know how to explain it.
I don't care! Enough is not for sale, and neither is Clank. These grown-ups are getting on my nerves. But the Traveler was right. Well, they're not gonna fess up because they don't even feel guilty. Oh, there goes my plan. Yeah, getting them to confess was kind of a long shot.
If you figured that would work, you're even more out of touch than I thought. These people only care about one thing, Mora. Being a good person doesn't exactly pad the pockets. If we want information, the front desk is the place to start. Follow me.
That's true. Oh yeah, the Hoda's like design is so interesting. I like the asymmetrical nature. Also, turns out I didn't know this, by the way. I didn't know this until like the story quest or like one of the Archon quests came out. I didn't know that her right arm is a prosthetic. I thought it was kind of like mechanically like what's the word? Like mechanically like upgraded, so it looks like a prosthetic, right? But it's actually like a human arm with like mechanical upgrades. Apparently, this is actually like a straight up prosthetic, like like enhanced. Like it's a straight up prosthetic though, which is cool. I honestly I think it's cool that we have like characters that do have like some semblance of like diversity in that regard. Oh yeah, they're sticking with the alliteration theme. First we had Crisis, now we have Clamor.
Ah, if it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Kromkake craft shop. What an honor! How can I assist you?
Let me do the talking. It's simple. We just want to know if anyone has tried to sell one of the craft shop's bots around here recently.
Ah, well, I won't lie to you. We're very much a need-to-know establishment. Meaning we don't make a habit of asking for details about the transactions that take place here. It's one of the advantages of this place. Our clients are free to buy or sell whatsoever they might wish. All they need to do is post a notice on the bulletin board.
That's it? No wonder this place is illegal.
Wait! You guys! The first notice here is offering a huge sum of Mora in exchange for Aino's newest robot! Clank was stolen! And you just sit back and let people peddle stolen goods for cash. That makes you just as bad as the thief.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. As I said, we never question the terms of our transactions. It's a matter of professionalism. Remaining neutral in client disputes is a must.
Clank is more than a robot. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him be sold off like some second-rate piece of scrap.
Hey, you can't tear that down! I'm obligated to keep it up until closing at least. Please, show some understanding.
What happened to remaining neutral in client disputes?
Listen, customers have to pay to put up a notice, all right? We have to turn a profit somehow. If you pay more than the original customer, I'll let you cover that notice up with one of your own.
Enough! This place clearly has its rules. There's no point in making a scene. Besides, we found a clue, didn't we? Let's see what the notice says.
I'm very curious to know who stole it, though. Obviously, no spoilers. I am curious to see, like who it is.
Huh. Willing to part with large sum in return for specific robot. It appears to be the work of the Kromkake craft shop. Details negotiable in person.
So we should be going to that meeting.
According to intel from an informant, there is only one of its kind in existence. It is currently in the hands of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? What are they doing with the robot?
Present the robot to me, and a generous sum of Mora will be yours.
The Frost Moon Scions? Does that mean...
The Krumkake craft shop is situated between the Frost Moon Enclave and Nasha Town. Their people always pass by the workshop whenever they need to head into town. Over time, you get used to it. And Nefa and I never even thought to be on guard.
So? Does that mean the Frost Moon Scions stole your bot? But why?
I know why. They obviously want Clank's desserts for themselves.
Desserts?
Yeah, and Nefa is always controlling my sugar intake or whatever. So that's why I created Clank. All you gotta do is input the recipe and provide the ingredients, and he bakes desserts for you. All this for a dessert baking robot?
That's that's actually kind of funny.
Trying to downplay it, are we, Miss Aino? Not convincing enough to fool the various factions of Not Krai, I'm afraid.
Who are you? Asako? Oh, my boss knows him. He's quite a respected guy in that circle. What are you doing in a place like this?
The Voynich Guild isn't the only place to make deals, you know. Business often requires one to expand their horizons. And when it comes to lucrative opportunities, I'm not one to discriminate. In fact, I'm the one who got someone to post the notice you just saw.
So you're the one who's trying to buy Clank. You're as rotten as the rest of them.
No, it's just business. I have a fascination with this robot of yours, Miss Aino. I tried to purchase it from the Frost Moon Scions, but those zealots wouldn't budge.
Now why is the question? Why are they, like... Why did they steal it in the first place?
So here I am, right at the source. I want you to fashion another of its kind. Mora is no object. I'll even offer you 10 times the number on the notice.
I don't do business with rotten thieves. Your notice didn't talk about how you want this done. In other words, stealing is fair game. You're telling me someone of your esteem is willing to risk your reputation for a cake-baking robot? How about this? Share the intel from your informant, and the Krumkake craft shop will owe you a favor.
According to my intel, this bot is capable of much more than baking cakes. It incorporates the technology of the Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon, and has formidable potential as a weapon.
Bro, a food... Wait. A food-creating machine with the potential of a weapon. Isn't this basically Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Like, isn't that basically what this is?
What?
Look at that cannon. It's capable of condensing Kuvaki into highly destructive energy. But it's too big and cumbersome to be mass-produced and transported. Not to mention, it takes a considerable amount of time between firings to prepare the ammunition. All in all, it's not something that can be commercialized. But if you make it smaller and easier to mass-produce, you have the perfect product, even if it doesn't quite replicate the power of that cannon. Besides, if you think about it, is that not precisely why the Frost Moon Scions targeted your bot in the first place? In their doctrine, Kuvaki is a sacred power. They'd consider it blasphemy to treat it as anything but. The giant cannon in Nasha Town uses Kuvaki to fend off the wild hunt and protect the people, which is something the Frost Moon Scions can accept. But turning that technology into a product, and allowing anyone with Mora to purchase it via the black market and wield the power of Kuvaki for themselves, Now that is blasphemy of the highest order, I would imagine. A lot of trouble could come knocking at your doorstep, Miss Aino. But sell that technology to me, and it all goes away. Easy as that.
Please don't tell me you've made some kind of war machine again.
Clank isn't a war machine. I already told you. He makes desserts, and deliciously, scrumptiously yummy ones at that. He's my friend, and I'm gonna get him back no matter what it takes. So you can take your offer and get lost.
It appears negotiations have broken down. A real pity.
Well, what do we do now? We know Clank is with the Frost Moon Scions, so all we have to do is go there and then...
Why don't we ask Lauma for help?
Good idea!
Hold up. I should warn you. If that merchant was telling the truth, things are about to get tricky. Just be prepared, okay?
It'd be so funny if we're like, oh, hold on, wait, shit, sorry, my dad's calling. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We're getting a new fan, so my dad's at the store asking me what kind I wanted. Is the Discord thing still down? I don't know why it's... I don't know why the website's suddenly down.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm basically trying to get a, what is it? I'm trying to get a, like a tall floor fan. Because right now I'm using like a table fan. Which is fine right now as it is. I just, like, I want more room on my desk. So I figured, like, if I get like a floor fan, I can put some stuff on my desk again. And yeah. Alright, now why do you guys have it? I bet they just want, you know, they also just want desserts. I bet.
Hey, Lauma!
What if I know it's correct and they do just want desserts?
Ah, traveler, Paimon. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. I sense you are troubled. Please, unburden yourself.
You saw right through us again, huh?
Bathed in moonlight, the concern in your features is as stark as the dark spots on a full moon, ever betraying the emotion that lies beneath the surface.
I tell Aino to keep quiet for 1 second, and of course, she throws a tantrum. Lady Moonchanter, allow me to explain.
Theft. How despicable. A disgrace on the Frost Moon Scions.
It's all just speculation at this point.
Just a moment.
And then they're like, yes, we did steal the machine because we want food.
A few days ago, a mechanical construct was brought back to the Frost Moon Scions. Come. I will speak to the offenders at once. I am certain the truth of the matter will reveal itself.
Bro, watch it be like two little kids who I swear it'd be so funny if Aino's thing of like they wanted my desserts was actually real. You know, like it's actually that reason. It's probably like these 2 kids that just wanted food. Could you imagine? Nope, those are adults. Well, adults want food too, I guess.
Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady?
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine it's just like come night or day. Shut the fuck up. Where's the machine?
Theft. We would never do such a thing. This is baseless slander. We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't steal it. We confiscated it from a group of bandits.
Do we have it at least? We just want it back.
If there's been a misunderstanding, our guests deserve an explanation.
I remember. It was a few days ago out in the wild. Huh? What's going on over there?
It's still not done? Come on! We need to finish these tests before the locals are onto us!
Can't we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot! Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and get moving!
Not so loud! I just need to think. This should be it.
What was that?
What did you do? Are you trying to give us away?
This... what's his name? The Atso guy sounds familiar. Does he voice like NPCs or like a character somewhere else? He sounds kind of familiar.
No, look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right? We should have enough to report back on.
All right, then let's pack up and get out of here.
Stop right there! Drop that dangerous device at once!
Shoot! That was quick. Can you activate this thing again?
I don't even remember what I did. Are we supposed to run with this thing? It weighs a ton!
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught!
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the bandits, but we were able to intercept the device.
I know. I'll ask you one more
guys,
time.
can we not, like,
Are you
talk about
sure
this in
you
the
didn't
chat?
make
Like,
some kind of war
this is
machine?
kind of spoiling me.
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. We don't know for sure that the device Otto confiscated is Clank.
Are you sure you didn't make a war machine? I don't know. I mean, I might have added a little defense mechanism here and there.
Did it have this symbol on it?
Yes.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, the symbol can't be removed. So, Clank is definitely the bot you picked up.
So where is it?
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The device will be returned to its rightful owner.
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that is far too risky. Although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, the two cannot be seen in the same light. By harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt time and time again. I've always regarded it as a blessing from the moon goddess.
Yeah, it's like a spoiler, not like in like a plot spoiler. It's just kind of one of those like, it's like setting your expectations kind of spoiler. Like, when people are like, "Oh, you're going to love this next part," or "Oh, you're going to hate this next guy." Like, then it kind of like gives me like this pre-indicator of what the scene's going to be like. Or I go into it with like certain expectations already. So it's not like a spoiler, but it does kind of like, it kind of dulls down the scene experience and the immersion. Wait, I missed this. Harnessing Kuvaki.
But this construct is more like a commercial product. In the hands of those with nefarious intentions, it could easily be exploited for personal gain. As far as I'm aware, this young lady often has dealings with the major factions of Krai. I suspect she created the device to sell it for profit.
No.
If it ends up on the black market, in the hands of those who would misuse our goddess's gifts...
Sell it for profit? She wants fucking dessert!
Clank is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you, that is a risk we cannot take. It is blasphemous to allow the power of our sacred moonlight to be exploited.
This is blasphemy! This is blasphemy! This is an outrage against Luminara! I'm gonna keep dropping that reference until everyone in my Discord server understands that reference. I still can't believe it. I'm sorry, I'm like eating my food right now, so I'm like not playing the scene. Still can't believe it though. Can't believe that the Genshin community that I have so delicately raised doesn't understand Minecraft references. Disgrace. Horrible.
I warned them that things were about to get tricky. Oh, what have I got myself into?
The best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device and prevent anything like it from ever being created again.
You know who he sounds like? He sounds like Baiju. If Baiju had a sharper tongue, this sounds like... I think this might be Baiju's voice actor. He just sounds like he has like a sharper tongue, but it's like... The tone and the voice pitch, the delivery is very similar.
What did you just say? Are you threatening to destroy Clank?
You must understand. The consequences could be dire.
I ain't watching. Yeah, no, okay. So my advice, honestly, if that's not something you can do, the 1,000-player civilization video is broken up into 10 days. You can very easily split it up into multiple watch sections. I do recommend watching it in its entirety as like a full-on movie. With that being said, I split it up into 2 parts. It was like an hour watch session each. So you don't have to watch it in one go, because I didn't do it either, but it is basically like a movie, you know? Like, so you'd watch it the same way you'd watch a movie. In sections. I mean, I don't know. The story's pretty engaging. I think you might... I think you'd remember most of what happens, if I'm being honest. Unless you watch it, like, a week apart. Like, I watched it, like, a day apart from each other. The 2 halves, but... I understand it more if you, like, are watching, like, days apart.
No, you just want Clank for yourselves, just like everyone else. Get out of my way!
I know, let's not fight the people, please.
Calm down!
What the fuck?
Stop this at once! We cannot let you leave with that dangerous device.
Oh.
I told you, Clank is my friend! Chew on this!
Oh. We killed him.
Please. Calm yourself.
I know walking up like that is actually terrifying to watch. This isn't how we solve problems, I know.
But you heard him! He wants to destroy Clank.
Could you imagine? It's like that kind of scene where it's like all of us are grabbing Aino, like holding her bag, and she's still pushing forward. Like that would actually be such a funny thing. That'd be so funny to see. That's like it takes like 3 of us. Just the fact that it takes like 3 of us to hold Aino back.
We won't let that happen. But causing trouble isn't going to help the situation.
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the device.
What? That can't just be a coincidence. They must have taken advantage of our conflict with this girl.
Whoa! That's
Whoa!
lot of recon bots.
That's the Fatui bots, aren't they?
It must be those black market merchants. I knew we wouldn't get off so easy.
Are recon bots like... I've only seen them in the Fatui base, but are they also visible around, like, other places in, like more the Nasha Town area?
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhangi to help, Traveler?
Aww. Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, let's knock him down!
How do I, wait. Use Kuvaki. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm learning how to do this. Where are the other ones? Oh, what the fuck? It's this whole area. Okay, wow, we got our okay, we got our work cut out for us. Oh my god, this music is like... Music's like baller. Get back here! Did she just climb that? Like, no.
Darn it. I know.
Let's go. We caught her.
Oh, right. The recon bot.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Phew. That was way too close. Reckless much, traveler?
At least it all turned out okay. Nice fighting back there, by the way. Thought I'd have to swoop in and save the day, but guess I was wrong. That really was way too close. If something happens to that kid, I don't know how I'd explain it to Anefa.
Okay? No! It's not okay! How is it okay? Clank's been stolen! Again! No. Stop. You're the boss of the Cake craft shop, I know. You can't cry at a time like this.
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we hadn't tried to stop you, perhaps you could have reached your companion in time.
My lady.
You shut the fuck up. That's what Lauma was gonna say, guys. I predicted this. I'm predicting this this dialogue right now.
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, she could simply create another. But instead, she demonstrated a degree of courage that should put us all to shame.
Close enough. That's close enough.
Not even the light of the full moon could reveal the slightest blemish in her goodness. But your hearts are sinking into shadows that the moonlight cannot reach.
You have my sincerest apologies.
It's okay. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Do not despair, young one. The pure of heart will always have the moonlight to guide them. I'm confident that you will retrieve your companion. I can even send some of my people to help if needed.
Okay. That brings us to our next question. Where should we go now?
It's obvious. That stunt just now, it had that merchant from the black market written all over it. He knew we were walking into a conflict with the Frostmoon Scions, and he used that as his opening. I'd even go so far as to say, he's the one that stole your bot in the first place. Explains how he knew it was here, and could set this all up. If you want my opinion, Asuko's your biggest suspect. But I guess we can't rule out the other merchants either.
Yeah, so that means you know where we should search next.
So, it's all up to me again?
Oh my god, not the Anya eyes. The Anya eyes.
Who knows where those merchants scurried off to? And we don't even know which one's the real culprit. Oh, this is what I get for trying to sound confident.
You just can't stand seeing Aino so upset, right, Yehoda? Aw, that's so nice! From here on out, we're counting on you.
It's all up to you, Yehoda.
Great. How am I supposed to back out now? Fine. At least, give me 2 days.
No problem. See, Aino? Look at all the help you've got. Everything's gonna be fine. I know.
I know.
Thanks, everyone.
Get it? I know. Alright, let's go. Alright. I'm not gonna do like a full 10-minute intermission. I'm just gonna get some more water. That's all. So I'll be back in like a minute.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we going? Oh wait till 2 days. Man, if I start streaming on Twitch more, I want to do those channel point things. It's weird. I already feel like it's like, you know how there's like a hydrate button? Like people can redeem a hydrate.
Alright, it's been 2 days. Let's head to the workshop and see if Yehoda found any new clues.
I'm like, would I even have hydrate as like a redeem option? Because I'm drinking water so much anyway. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like usually hydrates for people who like, it's like a reminder redeem because some people just forget to drink water on stream, and I'm like, I should have like other I wish that YouTube had more like channel point stuff. Like I'd love to have like channel point redeems that like were just free. Like, hey, if you like just go onto my stream, you can redeem like channel point stuff. That'd be cool. But alas, YouTube does not have that.
Hey, Anefa!
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me explain. After I got back from the Frostmoon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record.
Alright, yeah, no worries. Hope your headache feels better, Crow. Thank you for stopping by yeah. Thank you for stopping by the stream. The VOD will be available if you want to watch and catch up later. So no worries. Hope you have a good day.
I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frostmoon Scions.
So most like, it might be the Fatui then, right?
Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks perfectly. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So, you're saying...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no useful information.
Damn. Enef is just fucking clocking.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I was just like, you know what, we can do it the hard way. Fuck them up.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Krai upside down searching before I went after a man like Asako.
Turning all of Krai upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Oh gosh.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
Oh, then we better get this figured out then.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Clank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next, including Inefa.
I think Inefa will be fine. Inefa can take care of herself.
If we don't get Clank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo friends. So,
Even if I really do have to turn all of Krai upside down, I will save Clank, no matter what it takes.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy that I thought from the beginning, because it was called Clank Clash, I thought that this whole event was gonna be like a, you know, like the beetle fights, how it's just like, I thought it was gonna be like robot fight, like, oh, we're gonna like fight with like Aino's gonna join a competition and fight robots, you know, like fight robots with her own robot. I thought it was gonna be like a competition. I didn't realize that this was gonna be like the storyline.
You said Osako was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
Beep, beep, beep.
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Me?
Really? Let's take a look.
This is Dory. I can tell from the writing. I can tell from like the way it's worded that this is Dory. Wait, I wonder if I can do my let's do a Dory voice, guys. Trust me, trust me. Professional voice acting here. I totally know how to do Dory's voice of all characters. I should get in like a sitting position of like that know-it-all like overconfidence. I forget how Dory talks, by the way, so we're winging it completely. Long time no see, traveler. Not long ago, I happened to hear about the troubles you're facing. Seeing as you've always been a top-notch customer of mine, it's only natural that I find some way to help you. As such, I've prepared an exceptional service plan, guaranteed to relieve your woes. Just drop by my store for future negotiations. Of course, considering we're old acquaintances by now, I'll give you a 20% discount. Don't miss out now.
Huh. Hi, Mom would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Yep, it's Dory.
Seems like she has a way to help us.
Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Krai.
Well, let's at least talk to her. It's better than going on a wild goose chase around Krai.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Anafa. This time, we'll get Clank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go, huh?
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
Man, guys, I regret skipping Inefa. I wholly regret skipping Inefa. She's like one of my favorite characters in Krai so far.
Once again, I leave Aino to you.
But like, reruns took priority for the time being, and I had to get like Seat Lolly, and I wanted to get Sino so I could do the rerun, so I can like complete the rerun listing, and now I'm like fuck. But I kind of do regret not pulling for Inefa. It's fine. I'm going for Flins, so I'll get Flins, and then.
Huh. Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
My plan is Flins in the second half, and I'm probably going to skip Nefer, honestly, for the Lunar 2 or Luna 2 patch, and then well, I won't get into banner leaks for Luna 3, but I'm skipping Nefer so I can save up for Luna 3's banners.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You must know how much I value you as a customer traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan.
I do kind of appreciate that Dory's getting more story time in these quests. I've always... Okay, here's the thing. I never hated Dory, but in terms of, like, most to least favorite, Dory has always been my least favorite character, mainly because we only knew, like, her surface level personality, and, like, we never got to see, like, too much of Dory in these quests. And so it was like there wasn't a lot for me to go off of in terms of like characterization, judgment. I do like that we have more like now that we're getting like a full-on Dory backstory per se. I like that we are getting a little more like below the surface. She's not like just the selfish, greedy merchant. Like she has like her other... I like that she does like kind of like come in clutch when we need it. I do appreciate that, and I think that's a good aspect of her character.
There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
Huh. She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't look like 20 to me, Dory. That looks like either 8 or 35.
How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good?
20% is in the finger she had. Oh, that's smart. I didn't realize that. Just tell us how much you want.
20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
Huh? So you know what I just said about Dory having like really cool characterization and like giving us favors when we need it and like not being just the greedy merchant? I lied. I lied.
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower? If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Clank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
Guys, how much again is Mora in like regular money? Are we assuming like are we assuming like one, since it's like a Chinese based game, are we assuming it's like one Mora is like one of whatever? What is, oh fuck, what's China's currency? Chinese. You know, I'm searching that shit up. Let's see. So how much would... I'm gonna assume it's a Chinese yuan, so... $1 million... If we're assuming Chinese yuan, 1 million would be 140,000 in USD. What the fuck?
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away. Well, If you're okay with it, Aino. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
Great news! The expert is already in the area! I hope you have a productive conversation.
Wait, a Melusine? That's the deal for Mercy Village!
Wait.
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you here!
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've
I
heard
love the
about these creatures
Melusines.
before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Clank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
Watch the Melusine. Gosh, oh my god, I'm being like my mom now, where I'm like predicting the end of the story. But it's like watch the Melusine be like, oh, don't worry, I'll do it for free, and then Dory just walks off with the full 800,000 Mora.
There's something you should know about Dory.
Oh my god, not the Detective Paimon.
Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never.
I fucking called it!
Single Mora in return.
I fucking called it. Guys, if Murder of Birds is like the ghostwriter for Genshin's lore, I'm like the ghostwriter for like these little moments, like just the storytelling aspect in general. That's what I'm the ghostwriter for. I just know what's gonna happen like 5 seconds into the future.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me.
Chat, is it wrong to mug a merchant and take our money back?
As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics.
Give us the money, Dory.
In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Krai Cedille? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Krai. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine.
The fact that if I'm assuming Mora is correctly, like, if Mora is like a 1-to-1 ratio of the Chinese yuan, I am pretty sure we just got swindled out of like $100,000. Maybe not that much, maybe a little less, maybe a little more actually, maybe like 120, 110. But damn, I didn't realize people are just rich. Do you care about anecdote stories? Ideally, I would prefer we don't spoil, just in case it's like, if you tell me which one, I can try look for it, and maybe we can do it after. I don't mind knowing whose anecdote. It's just like not the contents of like what's in the anecdote is all.
We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them?
Skirk one and Nod Cry. Okay, we can go to the we can go to the what's it? The Sacred Sakura, right? And then like do that wishing thing to force the anecdote, right? Is that a thing? Alternatively, what we could also try is just do the anecdotes that are currently available, and maybe we can like naturally summon the Skirk one. Alright. Bye bye, Abyss Herald. Thank you for showing up. The VOD will be available if you want to catch up on this later.
Sure thing.
Thank you for your patronage.
Chat, do we know if Dory's sister is still alive? I remember, like, I know her backstory with the Mora stuff is that, like, she always wanted to have enough money to take care, like, to never have to worry about this stuff again, and that's why she's, like, the way she is now. Do we know if she ever, like, got to help her family? Or was it kind of, like, too little too late? I'm curious now. Oh. Damn.
Alright, this is the last place we saw Clank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there.
I do wish that, like, the way that they portray Dory in, like, quests would be a little more dimensional, right? Because it would be interesting if maybe, like, you know, it would be so interesting if, for example, like, if we ever see, like, a sick person in, like, a quest, and in a very rare moment, Dory actually just gives the money away. Like, that'd be so interesting if Dory just... Or it'd be interesting if Dory, like, presented herself as a, like, greedy, as, like, a greedy business person, but, like, secretly she's actually giving her more away to charities for, like, certain causes. It'd be interesting to see, like, this, like, side. I'd love to see, like, a different side to Dory, because I don't like that the quest lines are only portraying her in the greedy businesswoman thing, when there is a lot more depth to her character.
I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something. Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask them.
Oh, the treasure hoarders that we stopped earlier.
We wanted to ask something.
Intruders, get them!
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start.
What's the matter?
Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in Krai.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck him up.
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Upon Aino's interrogation, the man... Oh my god!
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
Yeah, what do you mean Clank Legion did something useful? Clank Legion's always been useful. Clank Legion's the GOAT. You know what I want to do? In my free time, I want to draw myself as one of these bots, because this, like, the triangle eye, like, the closed triangle eye emoji is, like, my... That's, like, my go-to emote, like, that's, like, my go-to emoticon for, like, texting. Like, triangle, or, like, up arrow, underscore up arrow, like, that's, like, my go-to, and I kind of want to draw myself as one of these robots, just to, like, have it, like... Oh, that'd be so cute! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait, Wait, I just realized something. I could have, oh my gosh, can you imagine, like, in my little videos, I make a little PNG model of that robot version of me, and then I can have it be like my little assistant in videos. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm cooking up lore for the analysis. The basic concept videos actually have lore, dude. It can be like Dan TDM and Dr. Trioris. It'll be like that. Oh my gosh, I'm cooking. I'm making that now.
I see that pretty much on the daily, and multiple times at that.
I was also thinking, because I was thinking of adding some more general emotes. Like just in general emotes, like more emotes for my PNG would be cool for the video.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away, it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That direction, If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options, not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading.
That's a long walk. Oh, then guess I have a TP waypoint. Oh, who are you? Are you treasure hoarders?
Looks like I hit the jackpot again.
Good luck! Ding dong! The doctor was right here, right now, right here.
See how you handle this.
The bounty is yours.
Yo, let's go. I still want my treasure hoarder lore. Where's the treasure hoarder lore at? Because I honestly thought that that Nefer was a treasure hoarder.
So, this is the place?
And I was hoping she'd be like the mascot, or like the faction mascot for treasure hoarders in Krai. But I think she's, what is she, Voynich Guild? Nefer's Voynich Guild technically, right? Because that includes the Curatorium of Secrets.
Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest. Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
No!
This is the recon bot from that day! But Clank isn't here. Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Clank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one.
Melusines are people, not pets, I know.
Fish are friends, not food.
Well,
Sorry.
that's the last thing we needed, right? Let's get going.
Is there 3 parts or 4 parts to this quest line? It's 3, right? Like this is the last part. I am thinking I'm probably gonna do the mini games off stream just because I want to like work on stuff after this. So I figured I might as well just like I'd just do other
There's a camp here.
or like I'd end stream earlier.
I don't see Clank anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
We're also at 3 hours already, which is pretty standard for a quest anyway, so I'd say this is pretty like
With this many people standing guard,
it's pretty long already.
seems out of the question.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad. And you're too good for that.
Okay.
I know. Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Krumkake Craft Shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes.
You know, I just realized I also I forgot that I fuck, what is it? I think my thing ran out for the Ascendant Gleam stuff, so Aino's running on a like regular Hydro application.
Is that Zip-Zap Spybot #1?
Whoa.
It's Zip-Zap Warbot #1 now.
Oh my god, we just fucking sliced him.
Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
Holy fucking shit, like we actually are just murdering these people. Bro, it just fucking like bodied them.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help?
Bro, look at this.
What are you running for? Just take it down. There's nothing scary about.
Bro, they're fucking dead. There's no way that these guys are just injured after this. Look at this blade. This blade is sharp. This is a really sharp blade. And could you imagine it like ramming at you? Like, bam. Oh. Fucking dead as shit.
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
That's a Fatui machine, isn't it?
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Clank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy. Can't say I'm surprised. That's what a true genius can do.
Wait! You're that guy from the Black Market! The one at the front desk! You're the one behind all this?
Wait, that's actually kind of a sick twist. I never expected that.
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those merchants.
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
That's smart. I didn't see that one actually. I see a pretty good amount of plot twists, honestly, and I wasn't expecting this one.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. but I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
I like characters like that who have. I'm always such a huge fan of like the information villains, like information is power. I love villains like that.
So you're the one who stole Clank. Both times?
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Krai. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the more I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw my vision. I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Krai practically grovel at her feet.
I like that we basically gave Aino a story quest, by the way. Like, I know 4-stars don't get story quests anymore, so it's nice that these events, kind of, like, make up for it in that way. Oh, like Bennett with the summer event was peak. That was, like, the peakest way to give someone a story quest. I'm hoping, and I like that, even though Yoho doesn't have, like, her own story quest, per se, I like that she's involved in these quests enough that we get to know her character a lot better.
She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
Right! 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
That's enough! Give Clank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
This may turn a little.
Well, this will be easy.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing! No, you guys, don't attack him! We just have to wait it out! I'm not letting Clank become a war machine!
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Why are you not... I like how it just says hang in there.
Mind the side effects.
Grow!
Yeah.
Chew on this!
Right now. Emerge.
Wait. Okay, I guess we do just gotta hang in there. I didn't even realize like the quest line goal would just...
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Everyone hold hands! The doctor will see you now.
Let me live. Oh?
What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it.
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
Wait. No fucking way that it's actually designed to not work as a... Wait, that's such a smart way to, like... That is such a smart way Oh my gosh, wait, that's so fucking cool. I love that design mechanism. You have to give it ingredients to make it work. You have to feed it to make it function. I love that.
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Clank is a dessert baking robot, but I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Clank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Krai's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
Damn. Damn. The technician just being like, you know what? I'm not even a bad guy anymore. I'm just interested in this machine.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function. Make it run on something else.
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Clank isn't a war machine. Now give him back.
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Try me, you stupid...
Oh my gosh, I know it's about to swear. Oh, Nefa's here.
Nefa! Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
Another test subject.
Yeah, I see everything.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We got the NPCs on our back.
Seems like an emergency.
Go Claw! Glittering!
Right here.
I regret.
Let's fucking go.
Let him run for now. Krai doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently Krai doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help. Wow! Way to think ahead, Sadil.
Wait! What about Clank?
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
This man. I love him.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so... Enough with all the mushy stuff, alright? Let's go home, Nefa. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
Aww. What a nice story quest. I loved that. Oh! Oh, there is more. Probably like the what is it? What do you call it?
It's been a while. Why don't we check up on Aino?
Fuck, what do you call that? I forget what it's called at the end of the story. Yeah, we're gonna try to get the Skirk anecdote.
Hey, Nefa! Oh, Yehuda! You're here too?
Anecdotes are generally like 5 minutes at most, right?
After all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Clink is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
Oh my gosh, you're adorable! It's a pig! Oh my gosh!
Wow! So this is what Clank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to do was make a new body.
Woohoo! Is it ready? Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
Alright. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
Food coma.
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first, I believe Aino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Crumbcocky craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions.
I hope she gets to see her friends, though, every once in a while.
Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius. The drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Clink, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius. We're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for.
Oh, Nah, I thought I was gonna get through this entire quest without crying.
As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Clink could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay in Krai.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Krai is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Krai. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Krai should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Oh my gosh, I know.
Yes, one moment. Allow me to serve them.
The second the desserts were done and I know just already here.
I want the one with the most frosting!
Alright, everyone. Dig in.
So worth it.
That was such a nice quest, guys. That was so nice. I love this. Okay, we have to do this soon. I have a week to do it though. I should be fine. If I kind of binge play it all tonight, I should be okay. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to get the Skirk one, right? Okay, I suppose we can just try... We can try to clear out these other anecdotes really quick. Maybe we can snag the Skirk one. Worst case scenario, I believe the, if I'm not mistaken, the wishing thing on the shrine is a, what is it? The shrine thing is like, it makes it happen the next day, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, I don't know if I'll be able to get that if I'll be able to get it today. If anything, I might be able to get the, stuff, like, off-stream, and I can play it off-stream. Is she in here? Oh wait, she is, she is.
Hey, if it isn't the Traveler!
Let's go! She's voiced.
Didn't expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here.
Are you having fun?
I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. Fun is where the inspiration lies.
I feel like Xinyan, like, actually fits pretty well with the Nodcry aesthetic.
Most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that, but that doesn't mean I have to beat a serious rhythm all the time. Too much of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright sometimes, you know? You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to perform.
That's a good point. But there are countless places you can go to have fun. Why choose Nodcry?
I guess I'm hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough? I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. I need something new. So I decided to take a holiday, to try escaping this prison I've built for myself.
Very decisive.
My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nodcry. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more. Well, after looking into it, it turns out the whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before. There's some group called the Frost Moon Scions who lean into some pretty far-out instrumentation. So I was thinking, maybe I could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music.
Folk rock and roll?
Sure! I want to try adding a few flutes and keys, plus some of the more out-there melodic phrasing. Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Still gotta keep the core lyrical and musical themes intact. Anyway, when I got to Nasha Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and it made this really funky sound. I got this sudden flash of inspiration. I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre too!
What kind of timbre are we talking about? Can you hum it for us?
Oh, something like that. It's kind of hard to replicate a guitar with your voice, you know? Basically, I'm going for something punchy, compact, clean, and absolutely savage. If I could modify my guitar's acoustics, ramp up the compression, and add a second sound hole to boost the lower end frequencies, oh, I think I can get a sharper, more metallic sound.
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded very impressive. I'm looking forward to the results.
Thanks for the support. Oh man, my motivation's like a double bass drum going at 200 BPM right now. Give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official unveiling of my breakthrough sound soon enough.
Nice.
Huh. What style should I aim for with my next song?
Alright, let's see if something... I'm trying to see if like new stuff pops up around here. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, let's try the shrine, see if we can... Let's see if we can try the stuff. Oh.
Yes, that'll do. Just a quick and simple cleanup job. Ah, little one, you're just in time.
Just in time? In time for what? Hold on, where's it going? You're not gonna dress me up as a shrine maiden again, are you? I already told you, Yai, I'm not gonna do cross-dressing again.
Oh, look at you. I can tell you're thinking. Oh no, she's going to send me off on some pain-in-the-neck errand again, isn't she? Don't worry. I was just going to say that we finished renovating the shrine and are preparing to roll out a brand new service. Now, I haven't had the chance to announce it yet, but here you are already. Wouldn't you agree that's good timing? See this offering box beside me? There's going to be another place to make wishes here soon.
Never heard Shinny until now. Yeah, and fun fact, if you didn't know, same English voice actor, as Barbara. So you can hear, like, the range of the VA for, both Barbara and Shinyan. Don't you already have fortune slips?
That's different. Fortune slips are about telling fortunes, whereas this is about making wishes. Now then, close your eyes, make a wish, write it down on a prayer plaque, then hang it up on this rack here, and maybe your wish will come true.
Can I wish for anything?
Of course. But as for which wishes come true, that is up to the gods who watch over us all. Powerless Guji that I am, I can only help you in mortal matters.
I wouldn't mind making some new friends. And I'd like to be reunited with some old friends as well.
If that's what you wish for, then why not try it out? Here, take this fortune paper. It's left over from writing fortune slips. You can have it. Try writing your wish there. That might make it more likely to come true.
Really?
When have I ever lied to you? Hurry up now, little one. It's time to make your wish. Remember to write your wish on the fortune paper, then stick it to the prayer plaque and hang it on the rack. After that, your wish will be made. Yes, nice and solemn. Very good.
Are you sure this'll work?
All right, little one, back to business with you. Remember to keep your ears pricked and your eyes open. After all, the person you wish to meet might just be sitting at some noodle stand, having themselves a lovely bowl. And bring me back one while you're at it.
Is this an... You know, I thought it'd be an anecdote for some reason. Alright, let's try wish for the Skirk one. I'm not sure when it'll pop up, though. Oh my god. Whoa, look at all the fucking characters. What the fuck? Oh my god. There is a lot of anecdotes, by the way, that I have missed in the past. I did not do the first event fully. I only did like the bare minimum of like the 20 for the Primo Gems, so yeah, I missed out on those. Okay. Let's see if she's back in Nod Cry. I do not see. Let me try one more anecdote, and if she doesn't show up, then I'm going to assume she's gonna pop up tomorrow. Or like on the daily restart, at least. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's what they said in the somewhere in the program, that they're gonna pop up on the daily reset. So I'm not surprised. But we'll try. We'll see if maybe we can like reset the stuff. Oh, Dory's here.
The people of the academia may be clever, but those clever people simply can't stop themselves from doing stupid things. Thank you, most eminent Lord Sangama Bey, for improving my mood for the whole morning once more. Ah, and this bottle of wine from Sumeru. Its exquisite flavor is well worth the price.
As long as you like it. Next month, I'll be sure to have my subordinates deliver more. Please don't like it, please don't like it! This bottle is so wallet-smashingly expensive, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't absolutely have to pave the way for our future collaborations!
1 jug of wine's enough for today. Just put this round on my tab and we'll settle it at the end of the month. Oh, and don't include Yehoda's secret snack order. She's footing that bill herself. I know Dory spent a lot of money trying to get a deal from me. I shan't say no to free drinks, but perhaps it'd be best to leave her some room to wiggle.
No problem. I'll send the bill over in a few days. Am I going crazy? Why is Nefer being so straightforward this time? Don't dwell on it, Dory. Just focus on getting the deal first.
Why so hasty? Please, after all the trust I've placed in you, surely it's unbecoming to fleece a fellow countrywoman over a simple drink? Dory, oh Dory, the deal is yours, but the money? Oh, we're going to split it.
Oh, come now. Even sisters need to settle accounts clearly. Let's put the Mora on the table first, so we don't run into trouble down the line. I don't like that look she's giving me. She wants a cut of the deal, doesn't she? That's going to be a pain. How much should I let her have?
Dory? And Nefer? What are you two chatting about?
Just some hometown gossip. You're welcome to join us if you'd like. However, nothing we've discussed prior has been particularly interesting. Mostly more of the same. But really, I must know, Miss Dory, why did you want to get involved in that fiasco at the Academia? It's a simple feat to lift a sleeping serpent from its nest. But what happens when it wakes up? Had you no fear of getting bitten?
She just won't stop. Why is she bringing this up again? I already answered this question. Wait, now that the Traveler's here, could she be using this information to exchange for some favors down the line? Oh, well, the Traveler's the one listening in. Oh, what harm could that do? May as well help our personal relationship along, even if it costs me a secret or two. Why, business, of course. Sometimes you just need to learn how to wrangle snakes. That fiasco gave me one of the biggest orders of my entire career.
Oh, fascinating. So, did you profit from it all? I heard that after Azar fell, a certain group of cowards fled Sumeru. That must have played havoc on your trade routes, with no small amount of goods lost in the process.
Right, and a sizable sum of Mora, too. But that's just life as a merchant. You win some, you lose some. Even big losses are small problems. With money, more helping hands can be found and more goods purchased. But I had to retain the ability to do business in Sumeru.
Much like Genius Invocation TCG, then? It doesn't matter if you win or lose or how many cards you have in your hand. Retaining the right to sit at the table and play is a victory in its own right.
That's right. As long as I can still do business, I can recoup my losses eventually. But I'll never leave the card table I sit at. Sumeru, that is. If I did, I'd really be left with nothing.
My. I didn't know you loved your homeland so much.
Well, I love Mora, and I'm the best at earning Mora in Sumeru.
Your senses are certainly sharp when it comes to business, Miss
I hope we get to
Dory.
see more like Nefer
Even
stuff
now
with
you prove yourself
being in
worthy of
Sumeru.
the title you claim. And those cowards who fled will never be able to play at your table ever again.
Okay. Maybe I have to do all of the anecdotes? That's all I can think of. Like, if I clear the anecdotes here, then maybe, just maybe... Okay, we're gonna try the Flins one. And if more do not show up, if more anecdotes don't show up after that, then I'm going to call it and assume that we simply cannot what the fuck? Yeah, I'm going to assume that we just don't have enough. Oh my gosh, it's the Lunar Charge duo.
Repairs complete. It was just an old circuit. Nothing serious.
Such remarkable efficiency, Miss Inefa. If it weren't for you, this streetlight would have had me stumped. If it had proven beyond fixing, I may have had to take my own lantern and hang it in its place.
Luckily, things didn't get to that point. You wouldn't have needed to go that far.
Aino previously proposed a solution. She said she could train the Ratniki so they'd have the basic knowledge to perform simple tasks, like repairing circuits. That way, you wouldn't need to inform Aino every time a streetlight goes out and then wait in the dark until I arrive to repair it.
The Ratniki are responsible for fixing the lights?
Yes and no. Strictly speaking, maintaining the brightness of the lights has been their traditional role. Before the use of Kuvaki became widespread, the streetlights were powered by regular oil. Back then, people were needed to light and extinguish the flames. Because of how dangerous said streets were at night, the Ratniki took on this role. They already carried lanterns, in any case, and were adept at using them while fighting. But as I'm sure you've already noticed, the current streetlights are powered by Kuvaki, and it's not so easy to light or extinguish them using traditional means. Because of this, whenever a light goes out nowadays, all I can do is stand here helplessly and wait for a professional to come along and solve the problem.
Have you not arranged to have classes?
Aino organized an engineering seminar, but all the Ratniki made excuses to leave halfway through. They said things like, I have an urgent task, or I need to go on patrol, or it's time for me to make a report.
I didn't leave. It is, after all, disrespectful to the host to leave a seminar early.
Flins is the goat. Flins, my goat.
True, but the biscuits you brought were too much of a distraction for Aino. She stopped teaching completely.
Flins is an idiot. He's a dumbass. He's an idiot, but he's my dumbass.
And then I was so busy trying to stop her from eating that I could not take over the seminar. So please, the next time you attend a class of any kind, don't bring anything sweet that might attract Aino's attention. And don't bring any toys either.
Ah, I promise I won't.
Please say it in full. The last time you promised not to bring anything sweet, you brought a toy, and Aino was completely unable to continue.
I promise I won't bring anything sweet, any toys, or anything else that might unduly divert Miss Aino's attention.
That's better. I'll notify you when she next holds an engineering class. For now, I have to pick some laka berries for her. Goodbye.
Traveler, do you know of anything else besides sweet treats, toys, and small fluffy animals that might keep Miss Aino quiet for a while? Half an hour shall suffice.
I think you'd be better off studying.
Oh, since you feel that way too, it seems I have no choice but to submit myself to her baptism of erudition. I only hope I don't drown in the ocean of knowledge she wishes to impart.
We're fixing a light. Don't worry. You'll live. Alright, now let's see if anything pops up. It does not look like it. Although, I'm curious to know if other anecdotes have popped up in the area recently. I don't know what other anecdotes there would be, though. Nothing around Natlin. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. If the map no longer shows any companions to visit, try coming back another day. Okay, yeah, so... Probably cannot. Probably cannot. So yeah, I'll do it off stream. I'll keep it in mind to do the Skirk anecdote, though. As for other stuff, let's see. There's so many quests. Oh my gosh, I know these are all like event quests, but like, damn, so many. Gosh, I have to catch up on all of this. Damn. And there's some stuff from other regions too that I never got around to doing. But I think that is I think this is a good place to stop for now. So, yeah. I'm gonna try, like, probably just try, like, edit that video a little bit today, and then maybe... I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, honestly. But, yeah. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to jump. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you for everyone who was chatting in chat. Thank you to everyone who has been lurking behind the scenes, and thank you to everyone who is watching the VOD right now. All of your support is very much appreciated. Next video is going to be a video analysis on direct reaction damage. It'll be out this Saturday right before Flins' banner comes out, so stay tuned for that. As for other streams this week, it's gonna be debatable on whether I stream this week. I might just have like, I might have like more busy days this week, depending on how the work schedule is. So you'll see the notification pop up if I decide to stream something. If anything, it'll be like the world quests or the meetup hangouts. That should be it for all of the updates and logistics. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!